MCC Twitch Rivals brings some of the most exciting and crazy teams we've ever seen. That means this is going to be one hell of a live event. So, with everything in place, it's finally prediction time. As I try and guess who will win, who will lose, and who will shock the world. These are my predictions for MCC Twitch Rivals. But before we begin, these are just my predictions and opinions, so if yours are different to mine, make sure to leave them in the comments section below. And whilst you're down there, why not subscribe as well? It would mean the world to us as a group, as this is a brand new channel, so please consider subscribing. Anyway, let's get started with... 10th place. The Aqua Axolotls. Whilst this is an amazing team, and I'm so glad to see the Hermits with H-Bomb in this live event that's going to be massive and so cool, it is a little on the weaker side. Obviously, H-Bomb is one of the best leaders out there and will try his absolute best to get the Hermits to perform, but I can't see them getting anywhere but 10th, unfortunately. I really do hope they do way better and prove me wrong, because I love all the Hermits. I love H. This team's obviously amazing and such good vibes. I hope they prove me wrong, but I have to put them 10th, unfortunately. You know, these are predictions. Someone else has to get harmed, unfortunately. And for now, it's Aqua Axolotls. But love you, Aqua. I hope you do amazing, as I do with every team. 9th place. The Bluebats. Puns has been doing really well recently, seemingly shaking off a lot of the hoodoo that was cursing him in the early part of Season 3. But with this team, I just feel like him and Hannah are obviously going to do very well. But when we look at a lot of the other teams, I'm talking low, maybe 10s for Puns, and then sort of 15th and 10th for Hannah. And I just think Gumi and Bad Boy Halo could unfortunately get into like the 30s, both being obviously lovely players and really bringing a lot of strength and character to their team. This team has all the character, and it will be definitely one to watch, especially for such a huge live event. But when I'm thinking about it, I think any team from here on out could win, but it's going to be Blue for me in 9th position thus far. I think depending on the games, maybe we can change stuff around, but they're here for now. 8th place. The Red Rabbits. Now, obviously, Fruitberries has been just incredible recently. He was almost on for 3 first place individuals in a row, and that would have been just the most insane thing we've ever seen. It didn't happen, but you know what? He's still bringing all his fire, and he's joining up with our drunk Parrots from a few MCCs ago. We're getting rid of Tommy and we're bringing in Fruit instead. And whilst that does make them a lot stronger, I don't think it makes them strong enough, unfortunately. I do think this team definitely has a lot of strength. Tubbo has always got the potential to mix it up. Same with Jack Manifold and Beckham, on both underrated players. But for me, it's just about 8th. I think they're going to be really close to the next team, however, which is 7th place. The Green Geckos. Now, I love this team. I really do love this team, and I think they have a lot of strength that a lot of people are going to ignore. Ginelli is one of the best 4th, if not the best 4th a team can have. She has such good knowledge of the game and is very good at strategic plans, which we don't see from a lot of 4ths. So definitely a great player to have on your team. Obviously, Pizza Hut is one of the very best and will get a very high score because it's Pizza Hut we're talking about. He's a legend. But then we come to 5UP and Foolish, and it really does hinge on them because 5UP obviously has all the plans, has a lot of skill, very good movement player, as well as bringing a lot of strategic plans himself. And him and G linking up, obviously very good friends as well. That's going to be amazing. And then you've got Foolish, who is arguably one of the best players with a bow. You know what? Not even arguably. I think Foolish is one of the best players with a bow in this event and could destroy Meltdown with this team. And definitely brings a lot of PvP prowess to this team as well. But are they going to get top 15? Maybe, maybe not. I could see them getting about 20th, both of them each. So we're talking, if they perform very well, this team's going to be way higher. But it's definitely hinging on them. And that's why I ended up putting them down here in 7th. However, before we continue on, if you haven't already, please subscribe. It would mean the world to all of us here at MCC Central. We would really, really love it if you did. As we head on to 6th place, the Pink Parrots. This team is very similar to Green in a way because they've got a lot of rustiness to shake off this event. I think obviously Sapnap is coming into it being absolutely incredible, obviously winning 2 in a row, going for free and being our most decorated player in MCC right now. But we get the return of a lot of players, including George Not Found, who hasn't been in the event for ages. Obviously, last event was MCC 29 alongside Purpled, where he performed pretty awfully, to be honest. Captain Puffy also took a break after a few shaky events, but also has a good amount of skill to bring. And then we end off with Sylvie, who's also having a few rough events, but again, can absolutely pop off. So this team could completely obliterate my predictions for them. But for safety reasons, because there's going to be a lot of rustiness there, because maybe they're not going to be as in sync with MCC as they have been in the past, I'm going to end up putting them in 6th for now. 5th place, the Cyan Coyotes. Yes, we head on to Cyan now, which sees Ranboo reunited with Sneak Snag, which is awesome to see. Of course, Sneak is a new father, which is incredible, and congratulations to him and his lovely wife. But coming into this event, is the lack of sleep going to affect him? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'm very excited to see what this team can do, because obviously Illumina is going to be an absolute god in this event, and I think alongside Ranboo and Sneak, they can do some damage. And of course, Dark Eyebrows completes the lineup and will absolutely bring so much positive energy that this team absolutely needs. And they're going to just be a great vibe, which could definitely help them perform extraordinary come the event day. 4th place, the Orange Ocelots. Now look, these next 3 teams, I really struggled with where to place them, because obviously Orange is an incredibly good team. I mean, look at it. You have got not only Kratzy, who has been amazing in the event in the past. Orange Juice is alongside Smager, and they did excellently in Pride 23. And then to complete it, we see the return of Masa Yoshi, who was our top frag in the absolutely incredible Cyan Coyotes from MCC Underdogs. And that is one hell of a team. This team could absolutely destroy in so many games, but just a bit of me, a nagging feeling of me, is this is very similar to an Orange team we saw a few events back that had both Orange Juice and Kratzy in. And that sort of nagging feeling on me just means I can't put them any higher. I think they could definitely get higher, but when I look at the other teams, I just have a lot more confidence in them to definitely get a good position. So unfortunately, they're just here for now, but definitely have the opportunity to go on and get a victory. 3rd place, the Yellow Yaks. Now this team out of every other team has the best composition for me. All these players are very good, have a lot of MCC experience, and of course have Ant Frostin, who is perhaps the best trainer and one of the best leaders in MCC. So this team definitely has a huge chance of doing well. We've also got Captain Sparkles, who whilst he's having a few shaky events, definitely has the skills to pay the bills. And you may notice I put him in 3rd, but you know, it's MCC Live. It's the first ever live event for Twitch Rivals. he's got to get third. It's just written in the stars for him to get third. Cupfan is a great team player and has a lot of wins himself, so definitely has that proven winning formula. And then, of course, we finally come to Awesome Dude, who brings a lot of PvP skill for this team and will certainly go well alongside Antfrost in that regard. So this team really does have the best composition for me and could do amazingly. They definitely could get into the top 2 and win the event. But for just for now, because it's funny, because it's Captain Sparkles, I put them in third. I mean, it's the first event for Twitch Rivals. It's live. It's sort of the curse. The curse would make sense. The curse reappearing would make so much sense. Second place, the Purpled Pandas. That's right, Purpled is finally on the Pandas. And that means his skill level is going to times by 1,000,000. Let's be honest, he's already one of the best, if not the best. He's just going to go insane this event. He's joined by Gucky and AMZ, who have been amazing teammates to him in the past, and they've done really well together and honestly had amazing vibes as well. And finally CPK, who could absolutely pop off this event. I mean, it's live. He knows what it's like to play in tournaments live, so he's bringing that experience as well, which I think could be a game changer for this team. I just think this team, Purpled, finally on Purple Pandas. It makes sense for him to do amazingly. They gotta get into dodgeball. Surely they have to get into dodgeball. But even then, I can't foresee them beating first place, the like and subscribe Llamas. Let's go. Of course, it is the Llamas in first place. We start off with JoJo Solos, who is the glue of this team, the glue of any team she's in. She is an amazing team captain. She's an amazing player and absolutely could destroy this event live in person. And alongside Shadoon, they've obviously won before, and I could foresee them winning yet again, especially when their next two people, they can get both top 10s, let's be honest. And the next two people can definitely get in the high 20s. We're talking Elena and Shovel, who have obviously teamed before back in MCC 29 on the Bluebats, where they did amazing together, shocked everyone. That team did wonderfully, and I think this team is going to do similar. I really think this team is just above and beyond the best team in this event. So, for me, I think they're going to get the dub this time around. Hopefully, they prove me right. But I hope every team does absolutely amazingly and has the best event ever, because it's live in front of hundreds or thousands of fans. It's going to be amazing. I'm so jealous to anyone that's going to be there. But with that being said, we now come to the end of the video. So please consider liking and subscribing. Leave your predictions down in the comment section below. And as always, peace.